Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I've got another 4v4 match for you. It is North American Steel on Arctic between Special Convoy of Universal Derailers versus House of Ties. We'll talk more about those names in a second, but let's meet the teams. Over on SCUD, as they are known, we have Bill as Sniper, Venomous Pastry is Medic, Ox Zork is Demoman, and Kobe-kun is Pyro. Over on Red, that is the House of Ties. I'm gonna call them Ties. We have Murgle Kirk the Great is Demoman, Terminal Lance is Medic, Taze is Scout, and QT is Soldier. Let's get this going. I hear the most annoying noise in the world, and that is the noise of the vaccinator. So we do have both sides, I think, running the vaccinator. Or no, Red is running regular Uber right there. So we'll see how that goes. We did have Bill immediately get a headshot on Murgle as he tried to get onto the point. So having that Demoman down, and Taze goes down as well. So it's just Soldier and Med left for this red team. And that vaccinator already popped and have that anti-explosion damage. So right now, SCUD coming out pretty strong right here. But QT doing a good job taking down Oxork right there. So QT helping his team out as they try to regroup. They do lose the point initially, but not all is lost. QT trying to get in the face of the Med, but he actually gets sniped down. We'll see Venomous Pastry trying to find his Pyro, but not able to do so, and now he's a vaccinator. He's all dressed up and nowhere to go, is what I like to say. Could not connect with his Pyro right there, is what I'm trying to say. Taze is pressuring this team back and hoping that somebody will get on the point, but nobody from his team will, because they're running this Uber. So that's interesting. They do finally get that Uber pop, but there's really nobody to kill. So I'm wondering why they popped it and they're not pushing forward. They're just staying around on the point. And sometimes that can work in Highlander or Sixes, because you just need to clear out the point for yourselves to cap. But in 4v4, you don't really need to clear much because there's not a lot of players. So really, if you get that Uber, you have to get the kills with that Uber, or at least use it to keep someone alive. And I'm not sure, maybe Terminal Lance was dying right there. Anyway, so very interesting that we have Bill on full-time Sniper. As he came out, he rolled out as Sniper, and we did see he got that first frag. But usually you'll have a Sniper come into 4v4s a little bit later in the game, maybe to mix things up or take the enemy team by surprise, but Bill just going straight for that, so you gotta admire that. Arctic, a very good Sniper map. King of the Hill usually is. So we'll see if he continues to stick with that route. Right now he is leading his team in points, so it couldn't be that bad now, could it? Now, for those of you new to 4v4, 4v4 is the latest sensation to sweep the TF2 nation, and it is of the creation of Andy Vitch, who's done a great job publicizing it and popularizing it and making it known throughout TF2. What it is just 4 players versus 4 players, obviously mostly on 5CP. We do have a good engagement here on the point. Uber is popped right after the vaccinator. Oh, the Caver kill from Murgle takes out Venomous Pastry, who had that vaccinator going, but vaccinator does not protect against that Caber. Ouchie, ouchie. Oh, Bill getting a sweet headshot on Terminal right there. So some nice plays. Let's see if we can get this Demoman. Oh, no. He's gonna keep looking. He's looking. He's wanting, but nobody's there. Murgle taking a lot of damage, and knowing the map, of course, is going to be key in this, because with your medic down, or with your medic being targeted as one of the 4 peoples, he'll be targeted a lot. One of the 4 peoples is what I said. He'll be targeted a lot, and so sometimes heals will be less than what you usually have in Highlander, where your med can be more protected. So knowing where those med packs are absolutely essential on in 4s. But what I was saying earlier, this is part of the UGC 4v4 league. 4v4 was so popular during the off-season that UGC decided to go ahead and make their own league, and it's been going splendidly, if I do say so myself. I've casted a lot of their games. And in comes a bomb from QT. He defends the point, does get Kobe right there, but goes down to a headshot from courtesy of Bill, who is just going to stick on Sniper, and I love that. What? Bottle kill. There's 2 melee demo kills from both sides we've seen. That's kind of amazing right there, and that's why 4v4 is awesome. Let's take a look at the score, or the times. Remember, it's the times that matter. Here in UGC 4v4, it is the first to 4 round wins that will win the match. after 3-round wins, we'll go to a halftime. Give these players a break, because when you're playing 4v4, you're doing a lot. There's no break. You're just constantly moving and trying to get kills or trying to stay alive. So we'll get that break soon enough. I'm really bet. Oh, Bill not being able to get that. Oh, bringing out the Bushwhacker. He's also got to save his med. And finally he did go down. Kobe got that kill right there, but then Kobe went down to Caber, it appears. Okay, I have not seen the Caber use this that much in 4v4, so I'm excited about that. Again, Bill getting a headshot. Whenever I'm not on his camera, he gets a headshot. So I think he's proven himself that the sniper has a place in this 4v4. It's just I'm never going to get on camera, especially when you get a Cougar kill like that, or a Bushwhacker kill like that. I mean, why not? Why not? Pyro has been a very effective weapon class choice in this 4v4, especially when you take it to map consideration. We do have red team going with the Vaccinator. Terminal Lance wasn't able to get a charge going, so he did go down. Murgelkurg the Great. Murgelkurg, by the way, is a very hard word to say. I want you to go ahead and try to say that out loud right now. But yeah, took a lot of damage, again, trying to find some heals when his med's down and having a bunch of trouble with this Pyro on the point. And Kobe's going to just do a great job reflecting that and keeping damage away from his med. Venomous Pastry has this 100%. Of course, that is the Vaccinator, so not as awesome if it would be a crits or oh, Kobe's gonna go for some M1 Pyro action. Can he finish off the med? No, med pops that anti-flame shield, I guess, and they will still live. Should probably rotate to a non-flame protection if the Pyro is dead, but definitely good to have that around. Bill, the only one left alive for this Scud team right here, and I wonder if he can go big to stop this cap. No, he's just gonna go explode, which I would also probably do. Only 20 seconds left on the clock for the red team. That is the House of Ties, and we'll keep an eye on them as Blue coming forward, knowing they have got to put time at this point. Murgelkurg actually missing one of those stickies and maybe did a little damage to himself, but his medic does get that Vaccinator pop. Out comes the Caber again, and he gets the kill. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing Murgelkurg is one of those people who just loves that Caber, and because he's got a kill streak Caber, and that's 2. Oh my goodness. The problem is, he went down to a headshot courtesy of Bill, and Blue now getting time of the point. Bill is just going to go ahead and get time of the point. Look how snazzy he looks. He is all dressed up and ready for Arctic. Gonna be able to capture this. If he gets enough support from his team, potentially they could hold it. 3 seconds left. Red does have bombers in here, but will they be able to get on the point? The soldier does, but QT steps off and then explodes. So the first round will go to this Scud team. I feel like Scud is a bad word. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the class's choice. Right now, everything is same as it was in the beginning, so that's very interesting. But we were thinking about earlier, well, I was thinking about the choice. Bill, again, getting Murgelkurg. All right, next time we're watching the Bill rollout, because he's just on top of that as like butter on a roll, like heavy on a sandwich. So that enables his team to push in here and really just get good occupation of this place, and then also allows Oxork to just put down some good stickies and kind of sandwich in this soldier who's really the only offensive. Oh god, here comes the bottle again. These demos, I kind of love them. Here goes bottle kill. No, bottle kill not coming out. He did finish off QT, but doesn't count. Doesn't count Oxork. I don't count it. No, I do not count that. So so far, demo melee kills. We do have Murgelkurg in the lead. We'll get on the Bill cam a little bit right here, as his team does still have control of the point, so that allows him to take any forward positioning he wants to, if he wants to. Right now, he's going to play a little conservatively back with his med. Just try to figure out where everyone is as well. Interesting, Lance is on that regular Uber. We're going to get on the Murgelkurg cam, because I really want to see another Uber Caber kill. They are going to jump in here, and the Uber is popped. Damage going down, but it's not enough with that Vaccinator and that anti-explosion shield. Out comes the Caber, not able to get the Pyro or the Scout right. No, the Pyro right there, but doesn't matter because QT comes in and finishes him off. So that's actually a wipe. That Uber didn't do the damage, but it scattered the players enough away from the Vaccinator and the medic's protection that the opposing players were, that Murgelkurg's other players, his friends, were able to clean up. So nice job right there. An interesting use of that Uber. Oh, QT. Oh, he's going to survive that. But able to kind of surf and get behind Bill. Was not born yesterday, QT. He knew you were coming. Bill then taking down Taze as well. How many points does Bill have? Yeah, whatever. Leading the server in a 4v4. Psh, you to say that's like it's new, but I've never seen that in a 4v4 I've casted. Meanwhile, Oxork bombing in here as Kobe gets the fire and flames going. And Bill getting Murglekrug right there. Jeez, Bill. Too damn snazzy for this map. And, that's what I was going to talk about, map choice. So 4v4, especially UGC League, has taken advantage of these really interesting maps that you don't necessarily see played. Like I casted a Doomsday earlier, which is a lot of fun. I actually casted SCUD on Doomsday before, and they did not do well on it, but they learned very fast, and Doomsday is one of those maps where you have to learn fast, but they weren't able to make a comeback after half an hour or whatever the time limit was. So Doomsday is a map I've seen, Koth Badlands, which was really fun, and not able, QT trying to get something in there, not able to do so. We do have an engineer coming out here, Kobe, or that's Oxork, sorry. What are you doing, Oxork? And he's left his sentry gun there. Really interesting. And of course this makes a lot of sense because they have control of the point right now, but only now he's taunting, so that doesn't make sense. But with only 50 seconds left, he just needs to get that that sentry gun up and not really worry about the teleporters, but we'll see. We will see. So Koth Badlands and some other really fun maps. Ooh, Venomous Pastry going down right there. Could not survive that Uber charge, which is working out for this House of Ties team. They are really making it work and getting those kills when they need to, and they absolutely need to right now with only 25 seconds left on the clock for this blue team. SCUD. I swear that's a bad word, but oh well. I've said worse words, I guess. Oxork still as NG. We'll see what he's got going here. Oh, barely. Oh, he gets caught out. QT, can he get this before it shoots him? One more shot, and down goes the sentry gun. QT is so lucky right there, but gets a little bit of health, and he'll go back to his team as they try to defend this point. Scout on fire, and not in the good way. Taze will actually take out Venomous Pastry there and survive. So numbers all up for this red team as they only have 1 minute and 40 left on the clock. Oxork has gone back to, or has gone to Soldier. So that's probably a good idea. Well, I don't know. Where'd the demo man go? I really want to see more melee demo kills. But I guess for that we will go to the Murglekrug cam, and we'll see if he brings out that caper again, which is absolutely brilliant. They do have this Uber ready to go. It's just Murgle and his medic, and oh my goodness, I don't know how they're not popping right now. There they go. I don't know how they didn't pop when they saw Bill have a sightline on them, but they didn't. So Murgle does get the bombing in Oxork, but not really able to do anything else with this Uber. Only 50 seconds left on the clock, keeping your med alive. Ooh, Murgle just took a body shot right there. In comes this Vaccinator. Will it be able to do the work right here? Murgle's actually falling back. Really should be getting in there and helping his med out, but Terminal does go down. A nice reflect from Kobe to take down QT. And that is going to mean Taze is the only one left alive. He's going to try to do something, but nope, gets body shot. And Bill just having, again, way too much fun. Oh, now he's been surpassed. That's probably a good thing. I'll see if he can get the terminal pick. What? What a great snipe right there from Bill. Denied. Terminal's not going to be in here for this last push. And it gets the Girardi too, and that's festive Girardi. That's not just any Girardi. That's Girardi he peed when he was being festive. Another headshot, you know, whatever, on the scout, whatever. Bill doing work. But that was a great round. Uber really used effectively right there from the House of Ties. They just switched. They weren't running it immediately, so they switched to it a little later. Oh, we want to get on the Bill cam because he has consistently taken Murgle out in this run out to mid. So we'll see his positioning and see if Murgle has learned. Hopefully he's learned. And so far we do see that Murgle isn't the first to die. So Murgle obviously taking a different roller right there, and Bill is sad because of it. But when Bill is sad, that means that House of Ties is happy. Bill is super sad right now, and QT is pumped. Even though he's the only one left alive for his team, he could do something right here. He needs to get some health, and as he decides what he's going to do, is he going to stop the point? Because it looks like Blue isn't going to come after him. Or is he just going to hang out? Did they forget about him? That's what he's wondering. These are the thoughts going through his mind right now. He is going to try to get a bomb in here on the medic. A nice reflect by Kobe. He is not going to survive this for very long. Just kidding. He does land and survive, but finally Kobe connects the flames to his body, and down he goes QT. But did a good bit amount of panic, I guess, for Blue. Blue's kind of scattered on the point, allowing Red to get Murgle in here to just throw some stickies in. We'll see. I got to get on the Kobe cam to see how he deals, or how he uses the vaccinator to the best of its ability when he gets it, because he's been getting quite a few times, at least just to protect his med, and he's really been with the med the entire time, and I think that's a huge benefit, obviously. Also very key. Interesting, we've seen QT gone pyro, so he got sick of being deflected or reflected and taking his own rockets in the face, so he's gone that pyro and does take out Kobe right there, and now it's only Venomous Pastry alive for this blue team, and he is getting run down, and no way he's going to survive this. Oh, QT drops him. So QT liking that change. That's yeah, why not? Sure. If you're having trouble as a soldier, go pyro. Why not? We have yet to see a heavy. Now, interesting rules for 4v4. You cannot have a heavy and a medic at the same time. That was deemed to be way too overpowered, and if you think about it, it really is. So you have to either med or either heavy. I feel like in a map where there are a lot of health packs, you could probably get around that and just have a heavy and just run that huge damage and play really aggressively. Or on the same time, just park that heavy and have them be a defensive, almost sentry, really. But we're not seeing that here. Arctic, a little bit more of a run, so your heavy is obviously going to be a lot slower. Nice pill right there from Murgle. Take down Kobe. Only Venomous Pastry left alive after that charge from Blue. A nice uber pop again from this House of Ties team, and they have really started to use that wisely and using it to the best of its advantage against the Vaccinator, which obviously doesn't provide invulnerability. So we will wait for another push here from Blue, as Red has good control of this point. Look at QT. He knows what he's doing with his pyro class. Other interesting things about 4v4. It's awesome. It really just changes the meta. Look at QT just going M1 pyro right there. Kobe is the only one left alive. Kobe did get the medic though, so when you do get that M1 pyro action and plus forward into your console, you get a little preoccupied and maybe forget the important things in life, like friends and family and keeping your medic alive. But it worked. His team still has control of the point. A little bit overextension right there from Taze, who was trying to get into a medpick or something like that, but really out of position because he didn't have those overheals to help him keep alive. Oxork is just going to be tossed around by this pyro right here, but QT finally goes down. Kobe offers up the shotty as an answer to his opposing pyro. Yeah, you know what I haven't seen in a while? A headshot. Come on, Bill. What do you got? That's very boring, Bill. Show us something else. Alright, well, Bill, we'll come back to you in a bit. But here comes Murgle with a bunch of stickies on the point, but that Vaccinator and the anti-explosion, or less explosion shield, in effect, doesn't have quite the amount of punch that they wanted. I'm surprised, actually, that Red hasn't gone crits, considering that Murgle has been the recipient of most of these Ubers. Crit's obviously going to be way more effective, or it's going to be way more effective than the regular demo spam against the Vaccinator. But yeah, I don't know. We haven't seen it. Oh, do we see Caber here? No, we see Kobe taking out Murgle right there. Caber denied. And Blue, with everyone up, only has 1 minute and 5 left on the clock. But Terminal Lance is close to this Uber, 80-90%. I think he's still in that regular Uber. Indeed, and I'll get back on the Murgle cam because, like I said, he's been getting all of these Ubers. I would like to see what he would do with the crits, because Koth is a great setup for crits, and Arctic is great for it as well. So in comes this Uber flash between him and QT. So far, no frags going down. Oxoric took a lot of damage, but he is able to get away alive. He's actually going under right now. Bill finally goes down right there. Taze came in from behind to take him out. He really should have watched his positioning because he was just kind of there on the point. Everyone from Red is really hurt, but they do have 3 people up. Too bad that Blue Medic is up, but you can't heal them. And that is going to be the capture right there for Red Team. 43 seconds on the clock for House of Ties to hold. Man, as close as these rounds have been, remember, it is 2-0. SCUD is in the lead, and House of Ties, despite their hard-fought victories, short-time victories, and holding the point for significantly long periods of time, they do not have a round win to show for it. So they've really got to bring something forth here. I feel like after you go 3-0, it's really morally deflating. What? Murgirl with some nice stickies there, taking out the combo, if you want to call the Pyromedic that, but sure, it definitely was, and leaving Bill as the only one left alive. Bill, will he be able to go huge? Respawns for Blue coming in, but they have to get to the point very, very fast, and QT is here and ready to reflect if anybody comes in. Let's see this. There he goes. Beautiful. Finishing off Oxork in style, and that is the first round win for this Red Team, House of Ties. So I think that's a big victory. They really, really needed that. Because if you're going to go 3-0 and go to halftime, it's going to be really hard to come back from that. Because remember, you have to have 4 round wins to win the match. We'll see. We're going to watch Taze's cam. We haven't seen too much of his action. Doing a good job right there, finishing off Kobe. Needs to get the scout off his medic, but having a ton of trouble with it. Med is still alive, but for how long? Why is Bill on scout, and why did he survive that as long as he did? These are the questions that demand answers, but regardless, it was a really lucky, I'm going to go with lucky, or maybe skillful, I don't know, half and half, 60-40, 50-90, I don't know, whatever, of skill right there, keeping his medic alive. So Terminal Lance does have this 100% Uber ready to go, and Blue looking to push in here. So Bill is, oh my goodness, he is in on the medic, put in a bunch of shots. Why wouldn't you pop? Oh my goodness, Bill showing himself to be an excellent scout as he was a sniper, just getting in on the med where he should not have been at all. I mean, if you're the Red Team, that scout should not be that close to your medic. And oh man, Uber drop right there is huge because now Red cannot defend this point. They don't have the heals. They obviously don't have the Uber, so Murgle is going to have to get out of here, and he's going to be M1 to death right there from Kobe. So nice move right there from the SCUD team to take a really nice advantage of that med drop, doing everything right. Interesting, Venomous Pastry is back on this regular medigun, has 100% Uber ready to pop and go. So interesting. So Bill wins Scout. Why, Bill? Why? Maybe he wasn't getting as many headshots. Maybe Red was getting keen and wise to his games, but I don't necessarily think that was it. I think maybe he's just getting bored. I don't know. Anyway, I do have him. I'm streaming this live, and I do have him in chat, so maybe he'll ask. Maybe he'll tell me why he's decided to switch right there. But we have, here is the Uber pop from Blue. Venomous Pastry taking quite a bit of damage right there, but staying alive will succeed in defending the point, but that Uber didn't really do too much in terms of damage or frags done, because Terminal Lance able to get away easily, and now he has 85% Uber. They're actually going to move in on this. A soft push is what you call it if you don't have that Uber yet. But they are very, very close to it, so it's kind of a soft push. It's kind of like a half-baked. It's kind of gooey, but not really hard yet, so it's anyway, the Uber is popped, and now I'm thinking about cookies, but we'll see if House of Ties can get any frags with this, but not able to do so. Some just nice air blasting, just keeping them. Look at Terminal, he's just being tossed about like crazy right there. Murgle not going to be able to recover, and that's going to be pretty darn hard to defend this point any long. Well, they may be able to defend it. I mean, they may be able to get it, but it looks like they're going to try to be conservative about this, try to build this Uber, because, yeah, everybody on the point right there. We have a little, oh, Murgle getting a sticky in there and taking down Venomous Pastry. I'm not sure where he was, but that Vaccinator obviously not there to protect him. QT going for that shoddy kill. Actually, it was the fire that took out Oxzork right there. The shot was just for artistic flair, if you will. But House of Ties does capture the point. Only 54 seconds left for SCUD. So if SCUD does get it, we'll go to a halftime. But obviously House of Ties do not want that to happen. Does not want to happen. It's just one house, but I guess it's of several ties, so I don't know what the grammar for that would be. Anyway, we have yet to see a spy, and I think that's the only, or heavy, and those are the only classes that we have not yet seen in 4v4. Spy is difficult for 4v4 because usually if you have in 6s and you off class to a spy, you're there for one big pick. In 4v4, often there's not that one big pick. There are many small picks. Like you see right there, Bill going big. He's getting a couple big picks right there, but are they the ones that will save his team is the question. Can he finish off this Demo Man is the big question. Finally, Murgle goes down, but it was Kobe who got that kill. So with the spy, you often go for that one big pick, that backstab, that Uber drop or whatever. And in 4v4, it's just, that just doesn't make sense in this format. It's also a lot more noticeable. If someone on your team has gone spy for the opposing team, they'll notice, oh, hey, we haven't seen that scout in a while. Or, hey, there's a 5th person on our team, because 4 is very easy to count to. So, spy, a little less useful. A big bomb in here from a Blue Soldier, and Oxzork does take down Terminal. Medic gone. That means no heals right here, as Red is trying to push onto the point. Murgle is looking for something to do, but he's going to get bombed again from Oxzork, who is, adrenaline pumping and trying to get this Murgle gonna fall back. Probably, definitely the right decision right there. As Uber is popped on the point for SCUD right here. They're just holding, doing a good job. Out comes, oh, Oxzork again, but guess who had a sticky trap there? Doesn't matter though, because House of Ties is not on the point. There's pills on the point, but no people on the point. And that is going to go to SCUD again. So we'll go to halftime and we'll be right back. And we're back with the second half. SCUD in the lead, 3-1. Only need one more round to take this victoriously. Whereas, of course, House of Ties is trying to do everything possible to stop it. Interesting, we do have Taze, who has gone Soldier. He has been here to 4 Scout, so that's interesting. Bill has gone back to Sniper. And in chat, Bill said he went, oh, nice snipe right there by Bill. Bill said he went Scout because they lost a round and he wasn't getting any shots, so he felt like he needed to change something up, and obviously it worked right there. Kobe finishing off Terminal right there. We're just going to stay on the Oxzork cam as he hunts down this Demo Man, and oh, what great anticipation. Needs to land one more shoddy and does. Very nice play right there from Oxzork. Anticipation. Much of playing Soldier and Demo Man, and really a lot of every class. But we will. Oh my goodness! So Oxzork just on a little bit. He's got a kill streak shotgun as a Soldier. That's pretty cocky, but I like it. So SCUD now in red, obviously, and House of Ties in blue. They're trying to get something going here, but they're just not set. You can see through Bill's camera that the Murgle is just trying to stay alive, trying to jump around and reload because he's just not in a position where he can do anything. Of course, having Terminal down means no heals and no overheals. So they're going to try to reset and regroup and try to take this one, minute at a time. Well, shit, there goes their medic. Bill sniped the medic. Thanks so much, Bill, says Murgle. And so Murgle's just going to get in here, try to do as much damage, hopefully force the Uber, because Red has been holding on to an Uber for a while right now. Oh, my goodness. Murgle is going to fall back right there, and wow, SCUD is looking very dominant right here. Having that Uber ready to go, they're in the position they want to be. And Bill may get targeted down by this Pyro right here, and that's a good sign to target down the Sniper that's killing your medic, but I don't know. We'll see. Terminal Lance is back up with the crits, and that is speaks desperation maneuvers. He stays alive, so that's impressive, but needs to stay out of Sniper sightlines. Uber has been popped for SCUD. Big jump in here from Zork, will he get that last pick on the med? Somehow Terminal Lance is still alive. What? Murgle with a nice pill to take down Zork. Wow. Terminal Lance really should be dead right now. But great defense from Murgle to keep him alive. And with that, Venomous Pastry went down as well. Not sure how. And that will signal blue to push in here. So this is the breath of life that that blue team needed. And good news, soon they're going to have crits. And if Terminal can stay alive, that means big damage coming soon from Murgle. Kurg the Great. We'll see. Crits is popped. There we go. 1 sticky, 2 sticky. Can they finish? Venomous Pastry. Venomous Pastry actually didn't take any damage from that. Oh no, not the crits they wanted. Not at all. Zork was the only one who went down right there, but because he jumped the point afterward. And QT was able to flame him up. But they still have possession of the point, so that's good. Because there's only 59... Jesus. There's only 59 seconds left on the clock for SCUD team. And we'll just keep on the Bill cam here for a while. Because he's getting the overheals. Pocket Sniper, I guess. That's pretty much what SCUD is running right now. Well, that just happened. Good snipers are like kind of leaving me speechless because I don't understand how they did it. Okay, I understand that one. QT wasn't moving. I could have done that, I think. But everything else has just been crazy. With his team now, they're pushing with an Uber. He's just going to sit on the point and do some capping as Kobe pushes forward, setting everyone on fire. And can't quite finish off the scout, though. And we'll just fall back, protect his med, playing it smart. Bill going to take out Murgle. And that was played very well by this red team, and SCUD just need 50 seconds left on the point, and they'll be able to take this. So very close, a nice pinch right there to take out the Pyro. QT does go down eventually to Kobe and his shotty, but definitely Zork was an unpleasant surprise to meet. Oh, Murgle with some big sticks right there. Sorry, trying to follow up with the pills. Oh, and the Gamer! He got the Gamer. What a streak right there for Murgle. Just needs to finish off this Pyro and save his med. He's not going to be able to do it. Oh, that's so depressing. He did finally get Kobe, but now is the time to get to the point and hopefully stop this 15 seconds left and force it hopefully into overtime or something. Going to be really difficult as they don't have these overheals. QT did take a body shot, it looks like, and will get spammed down, but Zork lands on the stickies courtesy of Murgle, and he goes down. Point will be capped right there. Terminal getting back up just in time to get some overheals to his demo man, and we'll see. Oh no, Kobe just straight up charged that med and took Terminal Lance down. Taze getting taken down by a headshot, so Murgle kind of the only hope right now for this House of Ties team. We'll see if he can do it. He's trying to get some of these pills, but you know what they say about sniping. If the SMG doesn't work, go for this headshot. What? Who is this Bill? And what is he? Who invited you here? And why did you just carry your team to a victory? But that is what happened right there. Bill going huge and proving Sniper definitely has a place in 4v4. Well, thank you so much to Kobe who sent this in. Glad I was able to cast it. It was a fun match. And yeah, very close despite the 4-1 score. Well, I'd say good things. I have nothing but good things to say about House of Ties. Really well played from them. Those Ubers that they were able to pull out in the second and third rounds were good. They just a little outplayed. Well, anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy 4v4 and hope to bring you more of those matches as the season winds down to an end. Thanks so much for watching and have a good day, guys.